Всем здорово, на связи Электрон. И сегодня я начну прохождение игры Batman The Talltale Game. Игру я играл много раз, и во вторую часть этой самой игры, то есть второго сезона, я также играл. Что могу сказать? Игра мне вкатила, рассказывает отличную историю. И, короче, много рассказывать не буду, просто буду играть. Поэтому начнем, пожалуй. Сюжет там очень интересный, реально. Так, нет, мне не нужно, чтобы он был едва виден, мне нужно, чтобы он был ярким. Так, цвет бэт-техники. Я хочу сделать красный, но что-то мне говорит, что он синий. Сделаю красный, ладно. Рисовка, вот что мне особенно нравится в этой игре, это рисовка, анимация. То есть не такое, что фильмовая, как в тех же Стражах Галактики, а именно рисовка. Вот это отличительное качество этой серии игр про Бэтмена.
Hey, what are you? Get it open. On it. Hey, you think he's gonna show? We'll bring the whole goddamn place down. Stay focused. We'll be out of here before anyone can stop us. Christ.
Move in!
The hell?
Back! Get back!
Gordon. They're on the 52nd floor. I'm going in.
Hey! Wait! Wait for backup!
Don't need it.
Take the stairs.
Странно, он разговаривает с Бэтменом, но при этом полиция все равно пытается его поймать. Что за...
Body bags. No wonder the cops want him dead. Hey, you ever seen him?
Yeah, Gotham Zoo. With all the other flying animals.
Ну, начнем, пожалуй, их ловить. Стреляй, что ты заглядываешься. Все,
Bruce, you can't keep doing this.
I have to.
No one else will.
Every drop of blood, everything you've sacrificed. The city is safer now. It's made you a target. And people will keep you in the crosshairs until you're shot out of the sky.
I can handle it.
Shit! The hell'd he go? Whatever got in, don't let it get out.
Вы только о нем говорили, он сразу появился. Кто бы тут не появился.
What was that? Back to back, circle up! What the hell is this?
Осталось еще где-то тут двое. А он его типа не видит. Минус оружие. Хватай. О, повисите. Бэтмен пришел. Бей его.
I know you're trying to create a myth, but be careful you don't turn into a monster.
Sometimes you need a monster.
Come on! Come on! Come on!
Так, раз. Два. Три. Да бей ты его уже. Чё ты такой крепкий, чувачок? Эпично. Он типа сразу кошку не заметил. Вот ты ее сразу не видел. О, попка.
Behind you, big boy.
Ой! Ты налево.
Heyday.
Ну вот. Да давай, ты за кошкой не иди. Вопрос, где вся охрана мэра? Где она? В офисе нету никакой охраны. Где эта самая охрана? То есть... Как?
Stay where you are! You're under arrest!
If you want to be intimidating, you're succeeding. Criminals are becoming afraid of you, so are the police.
А чё полиция боится? Ее никто не трогает.
Just a performance.
Without a scratch.
So far. That doesn't belong to you.
I was wondering if we'd cross paths.
You broke the law. Here I am.
Cut the shit. The law. Don't tell me that's why you do all this. Squeeze into a suit, tie on a cape. Most people dressed up like that end up in Arkham.
Gotham needs a hero. Someone to hunt down people like you.
So that makes me, what, a villain? Sounds fun. Gotta admit it, though. You give a good chase. One day you might actually catch me.
Tonight.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous.
Then let's put you in a cage.
Bring it, Bat.
It's over.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Стоять.
Two of them now? Jesus! Got it!
Wait! Do not shoot!
Why go to all that trouble for this?
Shit!
A myth can't be killed. You, however, are flesh and blood.
God damn it! I said don't shoot!
No! Wait!
Guess I was wrong about you catching me. Not sure if it was for my sake or yours.
Give up! There's no way out!
Give me some credit. Bye, Bat.
Step out of the shadows and be Bruce Wayne tonight.
Oh, that's a much harder fight.
Don't let tombstones be your family legacy.
Well then. Time to save the city.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. A humble district attorney like myself is not used to such a ringing endorsement. Even one who cut Gotham's crime rate in half. For too long, this city has burned with corruption and greed under Mayor Hill's authority. But I promise you, a vote for Harvey Dent is a vote to finally put your foot down. And together, we can stamp out the fire and save our great city. If only Mr. Wayne, my campaign's largest backer, could have heard that applause, he would well, there he is. Fashionable and fashionably late as always. Say hi, Bruce.
Welcome to Wayne Manor, everyone. My apologies for the late arrival.
Oh, not to worry, Mr. Wayne. We've all made ourselves very comfortable. Thank you again, everyone, for your unwavering support. Together, we will change Gotham. Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Now, I know this is the biggest mansion in Gotham, but I don't think you got lost on your way here. Where were you? I know you prefer the brooding billionaire angle, so the sooner we make nice with the donors, the sooner everyone will leave you alone.
Relax, it was important.
Not more than this. I know you despise these things, and truth be told, I do too.
What, a chance to show off your teeth and talk about yourself to a room full of money? Say it ain't so.
It's called playing the game, Bruce. And tonight, if you hadn't noticed, I'm playing for City Hall. No one came here tonight to see me. They want to see the Bruce Wayne, am I right?
And I can see him just fine from here.
This shouldn't be painful. It's not a kidney stone. It's only a little FaceTime with potential donors. Your face, specifically, with a mouth that's saying, support Harvey Dent. We're the grease, they're the wheels. And they're rolling in enough cash and votes to help make Gotham a place for families again. A little liquid courage before facing your adoring public. This'll help you too, Bruce. Once I've turned this city around as mayor, you'll be a hero for funding my campaign. Now all I need is a decent slogan. I'm terrible at those. It always makes me sound like a used car salesman. Which, for the record, I have not been since before law school.
All right. How about, our hope is in Harvey?
Look at you. It's not half bad. I'm gonna use that. Bruce, I meant what I said. Together, you and me, we change Gotham. A city free from crime, where children can play in the streets again.
That's what I want too, Harvey, but you know how rough it is out there. We have to shake things up to make that happen.
Well, we can start with a few hands, Come on.
Oz?
Mr. Wayne, I'd like to introduce you to
Bob and Regina Zellerbach. Of course I know these two.
Hello, Bruce.
Regina here is the chairwoman of Wayne Enterprises, and her husband
Voted for Mayor Hill last time. I'll admit it, Mr. Wayne. I don't know Mr. Dent from a pothole on Main Street, but I trust your family. If you believe in Dent, we believe in you. After all, whoever you support is a reflection on you.
And we trust someone like you to lead this city to greatness.
Well, thank you. But we're all here tonight because we want to make a difference. And that's what it's going to take. Every single one of us. Not just me, not just Mr. Dent. Everyone.
Right. Of course.
Old families like ours should flock together, you know, like birds.
You're preaching, dear.
No, it's true. The Waynes and Zellerbachs are reminders of the golden age of Gotham.
This city's luster faded years ago, Mr. Dent. Look at Gotham now. Murder in the streets, corruption in City Hall, that Cape Bat freak dealing out vigilante justice like it's the wild goddamn West.
Oh, Bobby, regarding Golden Age, seems you're getting cranky in yours. There's always hope.
Forgive me for being blunt, but one man can't save this city. And it's a dangerous mentality to think so. That's how you get creeps like this Batman.
I'd say it all depends on the man. Sometimes you need a person who will go off script.
Such as dressing up in a bat costume?
And taking out the criminals who ruin our city. Though the cape may be a bit much.
Don't worry, though. I am not doing this alone. And with Bruce's help, we're replacing the dangerously unsecure Arkham Asylum with a state-of-the-art mental health facility to help Gotham's most at-risk individuals. It will be dedicated to Thomas and Martha Wayne, in the hopes that their fate will never be repeated.
After all your parents did for this city, to be killed in a botched robbery in some alleyway, it was terrible. Truly terrible.
A tragedy like that at such a young age must have been crippling.
If only that deranged man had gotten the right treatment, maybe... well, I don't like to think about maybes. And I'm sure you don't either.
It was a tragedy, truly. And I will fight from City Hall to make sure nothing like that ever happens again. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Not how I pictured that going.
Right now, I'm picturing another drink.
I was kind of hoping you would mention my campaign. Or at least my name. And now I'm picturing that drink, too. Oh, well, hello. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale. Not interested. And reporter for the Gotham Gazette.
This is a private fundraiser, Miss Vale. No reporters allowed.
Well, you don't mind if I stay and ask a few questions, do you, Mr. Wayne?
Well, you can ask me whatever you want at the press conference tomorrow.
Actually, I'm here for Mr. Wayne.
Well, he certainly doesn't have any time either.
Actually, I do mind. If you're not on the list, you're not here. Sorry.
We'll talk tomorrow then.
Mr. Wayne, you've got something on your collar.
Is that blood?
Yeah.
Spilled some wine. It'll come out.
Stick to clear alcohols, Bruce. They never stain.
Do excuse me, Master Bruce, but another guest has arrived.
I'm sure they'll find the bar.
You may want to greet this one personally, sir.
Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Falcone's never been convicted of anything except being a businessman who loves this city. Excuse us, Miss Vale.
And what kind of business do you think he's in?
The one that controls enough votes to get me into City Hall. This is the necessary evil of politics, Bruce. It's in the service of a better Gotham, for all of us. Look, at least hear him out before you kick him out. Falcone requested to speak with you directly.
I don't like this, Harv, but I'm trusting you.
Thank you, Bruce. Seriously. You know I have to pull every string I can to get elected.
Yeah, well, just make sure this one doesn't hang you.
A word of warning, Bruce? Play nice.
You know, I've been in the market for a new house. Decent walk-up, sky-high ceilings, plenty of room for my cars. I think I'll take it. Though the decor offends my eyes. Oh, man, all flash, no class.
My family built this house. It's not for sale.
Everything's for sale, Mr. Wayne. And everyone. Just need to find the right currency. Carmine Falcone, Thank you for welcoming me into your home. You're a respectable man, I hear.
Запоминай, что хочешь.
Gentlemen, perhaps we'll all be more comfortable in the parlor. Follow me, if you will.
You should know, Mr. Falcone, my analysts say we're raising triple what Mayor Hill had... Hey, what's...
Private audience.
Come on, guys. Bruce?
You'll be fine out there, Harvey. I saw plenty of skirts to keep you busy for a few minutes. Have a drink, have a talk. I'll bring Bruce back to you soon.
Harvey stays with us.
A man's home is his castle. I respect that. Seen and not heard.
Whatever you...
What did I say?
Будущий мэр с нами, тут идеально.
Mr. District Attorney here wants to make sure the rules are followed. But in my experience, there's the law, and there's doing what's right. You understand? And I'd rather see Harvey actually help this city instead of just saying he will.
Unlike most people I've met, Harvey actually has integrity. He's trying to make Gotham a better place.
So am I. So are you. Hey, we all carry this city on our broken backs. Might lighten the load if we do so together. I ain't here to chinwag about politics, Mr. Wayne. Gives me indigestion. I got enough of that as is. So, let's talk relationship. Chalk this for me. Be a pal. I can get Harvey the mayor's seat, or I can pull it out from under him. Okay, imagine this is me. And these are all my friends in Gotham. The businesses, restaurants, clubs, docks, unions, politicians. I make them all move. And I want to keep everything moving if Harvey gets elected. That's why I came here tonight to your lovely home, hoping to make a new friend. One who can help Mr. Dent see the light, if need be. Between your businesses and mine, I bet we employ half the city.
Look, I'm only talking to you because Harvey asked, trusting a friend to know what's best for Gotham.
Now that's a predicament.
Да, но сложный момент.
You listen to me, kid. I know somewhere inside that tuxedo you understand this situation. Money gets money. The risks, the alliances, the hidden costs. Your father knew which hands to shake.
Ты иди ты... Так, вот сейчас я хочу его послать, реально.
And which to break.
Don't you dare talk about my father.
You're getting worked up over nothing. Hell, I knew him longer than you did. People don't say no to me. Not for long.
Master Bruce, your guests are leaving. I recommend seeing them out. You wouldn't want to be rude.
Heed your butler's advice, kid. Oh, and I'm no longer interested in buying the house. The owner's a prick, and he's gonna get what's coming to him.
That's me.
Another brutal week in Gotham, folks. A string of home invasions rippled through the city's already crime-infested East End. Apparently, the bandits are using stolen GCPD battering rams to force their way in, with breaking and entering incidents up 40% over last year. Remember to keep those front doors locked tonight. And we have breaking news tonight. 5 criminals are in custody this evening after a break-in at City Hall. But thanks to the efforts of the Batman, the stolen items were returned.
Где субтитры? Я хочу посмотреть, что...
Not all of them. Let's see what she was really after.
Так, ну ладно. Допустим. Чего кошка хотела спереть мне? Вот реально. Так. Где это? Вот оно. А, ребята, нет, ладно.
And in other news, you're now on day 3 of the factory fire that will not end. Crews have given up.
Nearly fell off a building for this.
Still no word on what started the fire, but whatever's burning there has resisted everything the fire department has thrown at it. They're recommending people avoid the area and seek immediate treatment if you happen to think any of them are blessed.
And Will Lobster's murder caused quite a headache for commuters this
Let's find out what was so important. Encrypted.
Wayne Manor has 7 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a gymnasium, a basketball court, and a movie theater. And yet I always find you here. In a dark, damp cave. In front of a computer. Well, then you won't mind if I skip cleaning the rest. The dusting is murder. Did you find out what that, Catwoman tried to steal?
Well, in the process.
What are we looking at?
Let me try a different angle.
Я не понял, что он хочет. Вот он выделил район, а что я тут должен посмотреть-то?
This is a map of the east side shoreline. But it could mean any number of things. Money, weapons, drugs, everything flows through that port.
Maybe it's where Mayor Hill picks up his dry cleaning.
Can't make sense of it yet. There's still plenty of files to decrypt.
And in the meantime, I saved you what I could.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah, the same couldn't be said for the bar. I had to literally pry Mrs. Zeller back away. But you'll be pleased to hear everyone has left, including Mr. Falcone. Before the game switched from billiards to cutthroat. I'd recommend leaving the fistfights to your alter ego. Bloodstains are much harder to remove from a tuxedo.
Yeah, Thanks for the interruption.
Well, it wasn't for you, Bruce. I was worried I might drink all my good scotch. For the record, your father despised men like Falcone, thought they ruined Gotham's stellar reputation.
Back when it still had one?
It can again, Bruce. Though people like this Catwoman aren't helping. Is she new to town?
I've seen her before. Hopefully, she's just a tourist. I'll check the codex.
Турист. Я свежий журнал, используйте журнал, чтобы узнать информацию.
Found her.
Ой, сори, извините.
Not much to find, apparently.
Few burglaries, break-ins. Seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately. As Bruce or Batman.
That's not the point. I want criminals to know I'm out there. Batman isn't hiding from anybody.
I was talking about Bruce. I don't mean to beat a dead argument, but...
No one's gonna figure it out now. Trust me.
Miss Vale noticed your injuries, so did Mr. Dent. If they put it together with the incident at the mayor's office, it would undo all the long nights and close calls we've endured to get here. You're in the spotlight more than ever. You have to be careful.
I have a job to do, okay? A responsibility to this city. You know why I do this.
For the car, I presume.
Well, the car helps.
Oh yes, you drive that thing like a bat out of hell. Old men worry, that's all. It's our gift and our curse. One more worry for the list.
I thought I saw Oz.
Мне показалось, что я видел.
20 years? Last time I saw him.
Последний раз я видел его, когда мы заканчивали школу.
Indeed, you two were thick as
Безусловно,
thieves.
вы были не разлей вода.
Oswald, however,
Но
took
Освальд
that role
потом
more
пустился
literally
во
than
все
you.
тяжкие.
Dishonorable discharge, illegal
Увольнение,
boxing matches,
образованности,
arms dealing,
подпольные
prison stints.
баскетбольские матчи.
It's a criminal
Полная
grandstand,
колода
if I'm
криминального
using the
опыта, если
expression
я правильно
correctly.
использую это выражение.
Fortunately, you
К
are.
сожалению, правильно.
Oswald claimed he only
Освальд
wanted to
утверждает,
catch
что
up, but
просто хотел
his
повидаться
behavior
с
following his
сыном,
family's
но
collapse is
после
troubling.
краха его семьи неосторожен.
Why he's returning
Почему же
now?
он вернулся? Ему нужны деньги, это не
Haven't the
совпадение, это
faintest
не
idea.
шанс.
I think he just wants to reconnect. Criminal record or not, he's still an old friend.
A lot can change over the years.
Ну да, тоже
If I
верно.
remember correctly, Oswald was fond of the old firecrackers in the toilet trick. I worry what he's graduated to. Even though you and young Master Cobblepot used to be close, I'd advise you to be cautious. But I know you can't abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
I'll be careful, Alfred.
When you see what's become of his park, I think you will.
Пришли. И тут, конечно, то еще захолустье, я бы сказал. Вообще.
Where are you, Oz?
Господи, ты где? Пошли искать, что ли, что делать? У нас выхода особо мало. Пошли. Так. Я бы этому чуваку дал мелочи.
Thank you, sir.
Чем мне его осматривать? Погнали. Так. Опаздываю, встречи всего около статуи. Оз.
There's the statue, but
Статуя на месте, но
no
Оза
eyes.
нет. Пингвин, блин. Был другом Брюса. Охренеть. В других вселенных, наверное. Вот это больше похоже на пингвина. Это то ли его сын был, то ли еще что-то. Вот это выражение больше на пингвина. Так, чуваки, вы это поспокойнее.
The hell are you waiting for?
Go ahead. Try and take it.
The hell do you say? End him!
Gentlemen!
О,
Oz.
Keep walking, all right? This don't concern you, twerp!
You see, that's where you're mistaken. My old mate and I have some catching up to do. And you're in the moment! Come here! Think that'll do?
ой.
Stay down!
Так, убери ствол, Вась. Вася, патроны.
This used to be a nice place. No lives like you don't belong.
Во, красиво, красиво. Добил.
This is my park! Mine! You hear that? Oh, hey Bruce. You've got a little, yeah, good as new. Woo! That was a right little scrap, eh? Nothing kickstarts the system like a dash of adrenaline, eh? Besides, someone needed to deal with the rubber situation here.
Thanks for the backup.
I yanked you away from your bloody ivory tower, Bruce. Least I can do is make sure you don't get shanked.
That's very thoughtful of you.
С твоей стороны. Прошло уже сколько? 20 лет.
And you know what?
И знаешь,
I
что
haven't
все
been
это
mugged
время
once
меня ни разу не ограблено.
Но
я уже не за это тебя сюда позвал.
Right now,
Пытаюсь узнать того маленького Брюса, с которым мы тут
I used to
бегали.
run around this place with. Back when it wasn't,
Тогда все
you know,
было, ну сам
like
знаешь,
this.
по-другому.
This park
Этот парк когда-то
used to
был
mean
великолепен.
a place that was safe
Приятное,
for kids,
безопасное место
for
для семей с
families.
детьми.
People came from all over to visit. Oh, Mom and Dad, they put so
Моя мама
much
с
work
папой
in.
вложили в него столько труда. Славные были времена.
That they were.
Да уж, были.
Thought we'd grow up to be
Я
kings,
пытался,
I
думал,
did.
вырастем, станем.
Both of
раз.
us.
Мы оба.
This city
Этот город
chews
сжирает
right
людей.
through people. Mum,
Мама кончила в лечебнице Арком.
Dad,
Папа
ended it
наложил на
yourself,
себя
didn't?
руки.
My family's fortune.
Состояние моей семьи. Ничего не осталось, Брюс. Ничего. Я знаю, Альфред мне говорил.
It's funny, huh?
Забавно, правда?
Same place
Тот же
that
город, что
ground my
привел мою
family
семью
to
в
dust.
прах,
Gave you
дал
a good
тебе все,
life.
что у тебя есть.
Used to run in the same
Мы
circles.
тогда вращались в одних и тех же
Hobnobbing
кругах.
parties,
Коктейльные
round the world
вечеринки,
vacations,
кругосветные круизы,
unlimited
неограниченный
potential.
потенциал.
Now all I got is this park.
Теперь у меня ничего
My
нет.
parents are gone
Мои родители
too,
тоже
boss.
погибли, Оз.
I know,
Я
Bruce, I
знаю,
know.
Брюс.
I'm sorry for
И
it.
соболезную.
But I had my
Но
own
все-таки
feelings
свою
to take.
рыбашку ближе к телу.
Good to know you're
Я рад,
innocent,
что ты не
Bruce.
изменился, Брюс.
You still care
Ты
about
все еще не
something more than just
обезврежен
yourself.
к чему-то.
Although,
Хотя я
I
был
was
удивлен, когда
surprised to
увидел
see
Кармайна
Carmine
Фалькона
Falcone
на твоем
at your
приеме.
party last night. Made himself right at
Вломился
home.
как к себе домой, скользкая тварь.
Wish I could have punched that grin in the back of his throat.
Вот бы получить ему...
No. I only agreed to meet him because of Harvey.
Beware of any man who
Опасайся
smiles that much,
слишком
Bruce.
улыбчивых лиц, Брюс.
They usually hide the
За
full
улыбками
tongue.
обычно прячется
Falcone made a
Фальконе
stack of
сидит
cash
на
and corpses a
горе
mile
денег и
high,
трупов,
ruining
построена на
families
крови
like mine.
таких же семей, как моя.
All he needs is a little push. And it'd be a treat to watch him hit pavement. Sorry, mate. This reunion got a lot more grim than I planned. Things are going to be on the upswing soon, no? A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door, and I'm here to let it in. Which brings me to you, Bruce. You see, you throw a rock in any direction, you break a window that Wayne Enterprises owns. As the rich and powerful go, oh, you top Gotham's list. But when my revolution starts, we're gonna smash windows and cross off names all the way down. Like I said, it's not gonna be pretty. It's gonna be beautiful.
That's a battle you won't win, Oz.
No. Oh, I've learned a thing or three since we were kids. I've got great affection for you, Bruce. I really do. Which is why I want you. When this whole thing
Когда все
starts,
начнется, постарайся быть на правильной стороне. Вот пингвин, он выглядит здесь как-то не так. Рад был тебя увидеть, Брюс, но мне пора собирать камни. До скорого. И это скоро произойдет, Освальд. Не волнуйся. Пингвин. Пресс-конференция по поводу новой больницы скоро начнется. Машина ждет на южной стороне парка. Ну чё, пойдем.
Mr. Wayne, over here,
Мистер
right here.
сюда. Почему?
This way.
Bruce, Bruce!
Доброе утро. А, нет, ну я проигнорирую лучше.
Morning, Mr. Dent.
Hey, Bruce, you mind if we swap cars? I mean, mine isn't fast and the paint's rusting off, but boy, does she have charm. We didn't bring you all out here to discuss cars, honestly. Now, we're here about Arkham Asylum. Ever since it opened its doors, Arkham has been a breeding ground for the criminally insane. Its methods for rehabilitation, crude. Its security, lacking. And worse still, those who do get out, or God forbid escape, are even more dangerous than before they went in. Arkham Asylum is a cancer on Gotham. But today, with a sizable contribution from this man here, we break ground on a state-of-the-art mental health care facility. One that will improve the well-being of Gotham and its citizens for years to come. And Mr. Wayne has a few words he'd like to say. Bruce?
Преступности входят за все рамки, больные нужна наша помощь, мои родители были бы польщены.
My parents loved Gotham. They invested their blood, sweat, and tears in this city. You know, when I was 9 years old, my parents took me to see a movie about a hero in a mask. It was a hero who stood up to oppression and defended the people from injustice, no matter the cost. That night, my parents paid the ultimate cost defending me from a man
Да уж.
who needed the kind of help this new facility will provide.
А что с Аркхэмом? То есть вот они новую больницу хотели сделать, а тут... Этого больше.
Let us honor their memory with this new facility, in the hope that a night like that never happens again.
Да. Я просто не понимаю, что они сделают с
On
Аркхэмом.
the anniversary of that fateful night, we dedicate this facility to Thomas and Martha Wayne and usher in a new era of healing for Gotham.
I'm sure you all have plenty of questions about the new hospital, so let's open it up. You first, Miss Vale.
Thank you. With the opening of this new hospital, what does this mean for Arkham Asylum?
Так,
What
это Аркхэм.
happens to the old building?
I think Arkham has only done harm to Gotham. It's made criminals more unstable, put our citizens in jeopardy. We can do better. All right, who's up next? You there.
Mr. Wayne, Julia Remark of the Tribune. My sources say you welcomed alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone into your home. You and Mr. Dent even spoke with him behind closed doors.
Harvey is the one who invited him.
Bruce?
Personally, I would never welcome that man into my home. Anyone else have a question?
Please keep your questions on topic, people. We're here about the hospital, remember?
But Mr. Wayne, this morning the Globe received evidence of an offshore bank account managed by Carmine Falcone and your father, Thomas Wayne.
What exactly are you implying?
Transactions connected to organized crime going back years and continuing to this day. The paper trail ties your family directly to the mob. Care to comment?
How dare you? I just finished telling you about my parents' murder and you accuse them of being, what, criminals? Have some decency.
Mr. Wayne, is all your money dirty?
Is the Wayne family legacy built on lies?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
What are you telling us?
Does the mob sign Wayne Enterprises paychecks?
My parents were entrepreneurs, philanthropists, not common criminals. It's absurd.
Mr. Wayne!
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
What are you telling us?
I'm sorry about this, Bruce. I don't know where the hell it's coming from. Damage control's my territory. We'll talk later. Everyone, please, settle down. I'll be fielding your questions from here on out. Please, let's try to keep this civilized.
Bruce, I've been trying to reach you. The police are inside the manor.
Вы чё, охренели?
Hey, careful! Put it back.
I'm afraid we can't, Mr. Wayne.
Says who?
This warrant. It's not personal. I had the boys turn the lights off, keep a low profile.
There's gotta be a mistake.
That's what we're here to find out. Maybe we made a mistake. Maybe you did.
Так, вы реально что-то
Alfred,
путаете.
keep an eye on them. Make sure they only take what they have to.
Of course, sir.
I meant what I said about not personal. We only want files related to Wayne Enterprises. The warrant covers your place, pardon me, places of residence, and any companies you own. Your holdings are extensive.
And if I refuse?
Well, then we might have to make a scene. That's the last thing I want. But orders are orders, and this one comes from the top. It's a valid warrant. I gotta serve it. Mayor Hill signed off on this himself. As long as he's mayor, he calls the shots.
The DA is going to hear about this.
Unless Harvey becomes a mayor, there's not much he can do. Can't smile this thing to death. I don't know how your neck ended up on Mayor Hill's shopping block, but here we are.
Hill knows if I go down, Harvey's campaign goes down too.
That'd be a real shame. Mr. Dent's the only DA I ever trusted to make a conviction stick. As mayor, I think he can finally turn things around for us. For all our sakes, I pray you've got nothing to hide.
Stay back!
Take whatever you want.
You don't have to do this.
Bruce.
О, блин.
Bruce.
Bruce? I didn't mean to interrupt, but...
47 хромосом.
It's not a problem, really.
Ah, Bruce. First the mayor's office, now Wayne Manor. Gotham continues its streak of break-ins.
Really going for the record, huh?
Listen, Bruce. A scandal surrounding a beloved family like yours captures the public's attention. I can help you get the right kind of attention. Through my connections at the Gazette, I have all kinds of access. I can dig up whatever you need to fight this.
I appreciate the offer, Miss Vale, but trying to say I'm the good guy here
Instantly makes you look bad.
Да уж.
I get it. So let me say it for you. The Gazette received this supposed evidence like every other media outlet, and it's all hearsay. Flimsy sources. There isn't a shred of hard proof.
Still, allegations like
Все же
this,
подобные обвинения не
magically...
являются на пустом месте. Так. Сори. Вернулся.
Here. Someone is going after my family, after me.
Obviously, the sender didn't identify themselves. We have no idea who it could be. I mean, no one's even done their due diligence on this yet. The press saw the fumble, they grabbed the ball and ran. Not every day you get to go after a Wayne.
Carmine Falcone wants me to be in his pocket. He crashed Harvey's fundraiser and pretty much said, hop in.
Well, maybe he thinks putting a little fear in you will make you jump.
It won't.
By tonight, this scandal will be broadcast to every screen in Gotham. Everyone will be talking about it.
This isn't my first pass through the rumor mill. I know the damage you can do.
Then go on the record. Right here, right now, and stop it. You need to get out ahead of this.
On the record, then.
Whenever you're ready.
This story about my family is exactly that. A story. It's a work of fiction all the way through.
That's exactly what the people of Gotham need to hear. You're gonna beat this, Bruce. The Waynes always come out on top.
Goodbye, Miss Vale.
Катя.
I hate to admit it, but everyone smells smoke. A fire is heading this way.
Batman has made plenty of enemies, but my family... We've done nothing but support Gotham, even in its darkest days.
All this on the anniversary of your parents'
It's not a coincidence. Harvey's the district attorney. He should have told me this was coming.
Then find out why he didn't.
Так. Кафе 300. Чё тут у нас? Опа, ча. Сейчас Харви объясни.
A warrant?
А ордер?
What the hell's going on?
Что тут творится?
Wait, does this have to do with what the reporters were talking about this morning?
Yeah, someone's coming after me.
Let's avoid making another scene, shall we? The press is already up my ass as it is. Mayor Hill authorized this?
Yeah, then the cops raid my house, taking everything related to Wayne Enterprises. Computers, hard drives, files.
Oh, son of a bitch.
You're the goddamn DA, Harvey.
I didn't know about this, I swear. Hill totally blindsided me on this one. God damn it.
Okay, I believe you, Harvey. Mayor Hill's trying to screw us both over with this move.
And he's made two enemies. I just don't get it. Why would Hill stick his neck out over this? Just to tangle you up in some frivolous investigation? It just doesn't make sense. I mean, what could he possibly hope to accomplish other than a few cheap headlines?
It's got to be politically motivated. Hill can't match your fundraising, so he's trying to take out your biggest donor.
I don't know. This is a new low, even for Hill. Oh, God, what a mess. Bruce, I wish I could just make this go away, but I'm not sure if I can. If I get in the way of this investigation, Hill would be able to spin it as a conflict of interest. And that wouldn't be good for either of us. It would jeopardize the entire campaign.
We need to fight back. Hill cannot get away with this.
It may not be a war we can win.
The city will be behind you, Harvey, just like I am.
There you are.
Вот ты где.
Hey, you?
Привет.
Sorry.
Прости,
I got a habit of being late.
опаздываю.
No,
Рад,
just
что ты пришла.
glad you made it.
Опа-на.
You didn't tell me you were bringing a
Ты не
friend.
говорил,
to
что
dinner.
придешь быть другом.
This is Selena.
Это Селина.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Just election nonsense.
I'm Bruce
Я
Wayne.
Брюс Уэйн.
So you are.
Значит, вот и вы.
Pleasure to meet you,
Рад с вами
Miss-
познакомиться, мисс
Кайл. It's a strong grip you've got
Сильное
there.
рукопожатие.
Don't worry.
Не волнуйтесь,
I'm not
я
gonna
не
fall.
упаду.
Oh,
О,
right,
простите.
sorry.
Selena's new
Селина
to town.
недавно в городе.
I've been
Я
showing her around
показывал ей
Gotham,
Готэм, знакомлюсь с
introducing her to
людьми.
people.
You're an
Ты
excellent tour
прекрасный
guide, Harv.
экскурсовод, Харв.
If I lose the election, I guess I can drive one of those double-decker tour buses around town.
So, Miss Kyle,
Что привело вас в
what brings you to
Готэм?
Gotham?
Business.
Бизнес.
Well, let's just hope she stays
Даже
after
просто
what
будем
happened last
надеяться,
night.
что очень остается после случившегося.
I was mugged.
Меня ограбили.
I'm just angry I
Я
let that
просто злюсь из-за
masked
того, что
freak
этот
get away
урод
with all
маски
my
ушел с
stuff.
моими вещами.
I still can't believe I let you walk home alone. I should have called you a car.
Well, I sure hope
Что бы
whatever
они
you
ни
took
взял,
wasn't
надеюсь,
too
он не
valuable.
был слишком ценным.
Actually, it
Вообще-то
was.
было.
It's probably
Скорее
long
всего,
gone by
оно уже
now.
пропало, что бы ни
Whatever
взял
that
этот
idiot
урод.
I hope not.
Надеюсь, что
These were
нет.
important
Там были важные
materials.
материалы.
Ooh,
Существенные.
sensitive.
Very.
Очень.
I don't know how I'm gonna
Я не
explain
знаю,
this to
как
my
буду
client.
объяснять это своему
When things
клиенту.
like this happen in
Когда на
my
моем
line of
рабочем.
work, people tend to overreact.
We should just be thankful you got away with a black eye.
So, what do you do for a living?
It's complicated. High risk, high reward.
Ah, stock market, huh?
Что-то вроде
Something
этого.
like that. At least I'm not the only
По
one who's
крайней мере,
taken a
я не
beating.
единственная, кого побили.
That press
Это
conference?
пресс-конференция.
Уф.
Ах,
We've got it
у
under
нас все
control.
под контролем.
Do you?
Правда?
I'll handle it.
Я разберусь с этим.
Someone at my office
Кому-то
has to
мне
know
вообще
what's going
нужно
on.
знать, что происходит. Прошу
Excuse me
прощения,
a
я на
moment.
минуту.
Hey, it's Harvey.
Привет, это Харви.
Nice to meet the real you.
Приятно познакомиться с настоящим тобой.
Likewise.
Взаимно.
This explains a lot, actually.
Речь это много
How you can
объясняет.
afford
Как
the
ты можешь
fancy
позволить
armor,
себе
the
чудесную броню,
toys.
все эти игрушки?
Wouldn't Harvey
Вот
be
Харви удивится.
surprised? Not to mention, everyone in this cafe.
You going to play nice
В
this
этот
time?
раз ты будешь
Well, it
вести
depends on you.
Зависит от тебя.
Don't worry.
Не волнуйся, я
I'm
не
not gonna
собираюсь
expose you.
разоблачать тебя. Пока
Yes.
что.
I'm curious
Я
about
помню
something, though.
кое-что
I
интересное.
do what I do
Я
for
делаю
money,
то, что
but
делаю
you're
за деньги, но ты Брюс Уэйн.
Bruce Wayne. What's your
Какое
excuse?
оправдание у тебя?
I have to. But you,
Someone has to be
Кто-то
the
же
good
должен
guy.
быть хорошим парнем.
I suppose you think that makes me a
Полагаю, по
bad
этой причине ты
girl.
думаешь, что я плохая
Well, aren't
девочка.
you?
Что ж, разве это не так?
You have something that belongs
Ведь
to me.
кое-что принадлежащее мне.
I want it
Я
back.
хочу вернуть это.
This is awkward for me.
Так.
I'm used to robbing people, not the one being robbed.
As I recall, you took something from me too. Hope you're getting some use
Если тебе
out of that
пригодится
grappling
этот
gun.
пистолет.
I'm more interested
Меня
in
больше
how I can
интересует, как я
use
смогу
you.
использовать тебя.
These people I'm
Люди,
working
на
for,
которые я работаю,
they
они
don't
не ходят,
screw
черт
around.
возьми, вокруг да около.
If I fail to deliver that
Если я
drive,
не
it's going to cost a
доставлю
lot
диск,
more
это
than
будет
money.
стоить мне гораздо
Well,
дороже
looks like
денег.
you've made your bed.
Похоже, ты сама
No,
расстелилась.
we've
Нет,
made
мы
this
расстелили
bed, and I'm not
постель.
gonna lie
Я
in
не
it
собираюсь
alone.
лежать в ней одна.
You owe me.
Ты мне должен.
If they don't get what they want, there will be consequences.
All right, you want my
Хочешь,
help?
чтобы я помог тебе?
You got
Я
it.
помогу.
What can I do?
Что я
You
могу
can give me
сделать?
back
Ты
the
можешь отдать мне
drive.
диск. Это
Not
невозможно.
possible.
Listen,
Слушай, у
I
меня
don't
мало
have a lot
времени.
of time. My
Мой
employer is
работодатель
expecting
ждет,
me to
что я
drop it
передам
off.
его.
Where?
Где?
Just give it back.
Просто отдай диск.
The address.
Адрес. Сейчас же.
No,
Нет,
give
отдай мне
me the
диск.
drive.
Низ. Так, ты
You're
должен.
just going to have to
Тебе
trust
нужно
me.
довериться
I don't
мне.
do trust.
Ко мне доверяй.
I guess I'm screwed either way. My contact. He'll be expecting a cat, not a bat.
When are you supposed to meet him?
15 minutes ago. Better hurry.
Everything okay here?
You tell me.
I have my people working on it. We're gonna straighten everything out.
I feel better already. Sorry, but I've got to run.
So soon? Aren't you gonna stay for a drink?
Yeah, Bruce. Stay for a drink?
I'd love to, but I've got another appointment and I really don't want to be late for it.
Oh, all right then. Don't forget to change into your suit.
Так, ну теперь Бэтмен в дело вступит.
Alfred, I'm at the warehouse. No sign of Catwoman's contact. It's quiet.
Все тихо.
The sound of an ambush.
Похоже на засаду.
Stay on guard.
Будьте начеку.
This wasn't a handoff. It was a massacre.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces.
Oh, good lord. Who could have done such a thing?
That's what I'm gonna find out.
Gordon, Eastside Docks, Warehouse
Склад
133.
133. Так.
Analyzing.
Анализ.
It's a volatile chemical. Potential psychoactive nerve agent. Vile stuff.
Блин, я не люблю много
Very
говорить.
careful with that. Who knows what effect it may have?
Have the computer catalog the compound for further analysis.
As you wish.
Nothing left to bury. Whatever exploded did so with enough force to obliterate the person standing next to it. But the chemicals themselves were inert, non-explosive.
Well, it appears to have made a pretty big boom.
I'll see what I can piece back together. I've seen these outfits before. Same mercs that broke into City Hall.
Так, понятно. Что-то я чую Фалькон. Так, вот он, наемник.
Not bad.
Face slashed, throat torn open.
So, not natural causes then.
Так, далее что? Карман. Тут больше карман.
Skyline Club.
Клуб Skyline. Так, теперь что здесь у нас? Так.
Blood, broken nails,
Кровь сломана.
bits of human flesh.
Так, что здесь?
This man's been badly burned. The damage seems to originate from inside his skull. What did this?
Так. В голову ему прям что ли? Твою...
Sensors say it's an incendiary route. Phosphorus residue. This could have superheated the contents of the canister.
Causing the aforementioned boom.
Так, ну тут мы все посмотрели опять же. Так. Ай. Так. Связь. Вот это связь.
The cop shredded this merc to pieces, barehanded.
Фига себе.
God.
Боже.
What would cause someone to do that?
The nerve agent could make them psychotic.
Так, белая роза тут. Белая роза. А, почему что?
White
Белая
rose.
роза.
Falcone's calling card.
Фалькона.
He's been busy as of late.
Последнее время был занят.
Send the drones.
Отправь на разведку дронов.
I want to know his every move.
Good thinking, sir.
Так, далее. Поп. Что это такое, не знаю.
Canisters were stored here.
Здесь.
Canisters of what?
Канистры с чем? Так. Правильно. Открыть. Открыть. Так, открывай. Ой. Так.
Looks like a bullet
Похоже,
started
что пуля
this.
сначала пробилась
A
здесь.
normal bullet couldn't have caused that explosion.
Doesn't appear
Она
normal.
необычная. Вот
The
почему
point of entry
все
is melted.
расплавлено. Вот связь с этим взрывом.
Find a connection.
The bullet that killed the cop is the same type that blew up the canister.
I'm sure they didn't find that at a local gun store.
It appears military.
Так, с чем можно связать взрыв? То есть тот эпицентр А, понял, я понял, с чем его можно связать. Тут где-то должны быть... Во.
Something was here when the explosion occurred.
Так, ну все, сейчас свяжем и все.
Someone drove off after the
Кто-то уехал
explosion.
после взрыва.
Have you put it together?
составили общую картину.
Yes.
Да.
Falcone leaving his
Фальконе
rose
оставил
here.
здесь розу.
This
Это
is
его
a
опасность.
message. Dead cops,
Украинные
stolen
химикаты,
chemicals.
мерзкие полицейские.
He's making a
Он
big
делает
move.
большой шаг.
One of his snipers hit a canister with an incendiary bullet, causing it to superheat and explode. This may have been a
Это
distraction
могло быть способ
or a way
отвлечь
of
внимание или
destroying
уничтожить
evidence.
важную улику.
Cops moved in to
Полиция
stop
вошла,
the
чтобы
theft.
оставить кражу.
Falcone's
Оставить
men
кражу,
gunned
ведь
down.
Фалькона застрелили их.
Then things
Затем все
turned
пошли.
grim,
Все пошло плохо.
possibly due to the
Возможно, из-за
psychoactive nerve agent.
психического нерва.
A cop
По
ripped up a
крайней
murder's
причине
face with
полицейский
his
разорвал
bare
лицо
hands
наемника голыми руками.
and was put down.
И был
Same
застрелен. Тот
sniper,
же снайпер,
same type of bullet.
что тип пули.
Looks like
Похоже, люди
Falcone's
Фальконе
men got
получили
what they
то, что
wanted
хотели, и ушли.
and escaped.
Have you located the shooter?
No, but based on two impact trajectories, the canister and the dead cop,
Канистра и мертвый полицейский.
the shooter could only have a clear shot from there,
только оттуда,
there,
оттуда
or
или
there,
оттуда.
and would have contaminated himself with a phosphorus residue. Program the skimmers to pick up that signature.
Right away, sir.
Сейчас, сэр. Так, я думаю, здесь мог быть этот самый снайпер. Да, угадал.
Phosphorus spike. Clear vantage point.
Отличная позиция.
We have a winner.
А вот и победитель. Вообще.
Trace stops here.
Then he should be nearby.
Found him.
Time to go to work.
Да один раз чихнул, ё-моё. Так.
My turn. Don't make me add your corpse to this graveyard. Falcone, why did he do this?
I ain't telling you nothing! You can't make me talk!
Talk, and I spare you an ambulance ride. The police won't offer the same. Not to a cop killer.
Rather chance them than talk to a clown like you. You trying to scare a confession out of me? I won't break.
Your bones will.
It's true what they said about you.
Тебе говорят
You're a
правду. Ты
freaking
грёбаное
animal.
животное. Заставлю тебя.
Whatever it takes to make you talk. You know you can bleed to death without ever spilling a drop. All on the inside. Tell me the plan,
Говори мне все, или я начну
or I
замахиваться.
start swinging.
Так, ну я не хочу его калечить, чтобы меня потом меты не задевали. Говори. Это женщина-кошка. Она должна была сообщить местонахождение груза, но она не появилась. Поэтому нам пришлось искать его самим. Контейнер за контейнером. Наверное, кто-то нас услышал, вызвал копов. Нам зачем рисковать и начинать войну с полицией? Фалькон хотел химикаты. Фалькон хотел заполучить его. Для чего нужны химикаты? Нам заплатили за что бы украли, а не за вопрос.
I start here and keep breaking until you answer.
Химикаты, они это какое-то оружие. Оружие, не знаю.
Falcone said he'd use them
Used
Где?
where?
That's all I know.
Что я знаю?
I
Клянусь,
swear.
клянусь.
I told you everything I know.
Не должен его просто забрать.
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ. These are cops. Get an ambulance in here.
I think I need to call the coroner instead. It's Montoya.
Hey! Freeze!
Don't move!
Stand down.
Оружие Монтоя.
No.
О, слава
Thank
богу,
God.
он
You was
был
about to kill me. You want to tell me what the hell this is all about? I told you he was about to kill me. What are you waiting for? Arrest him.
Falcone was behind this.
Falcone.
Фалькон, да?
I thought he'd been a little quiet lately.
Falcone stole a shipment of chemicals. Appears to be a weaponized nerve agent. Causes people to go berserk, turn violent. We need to act before he releases it.
I got a task force on it.
You already have one.
You're taking this too far, Bruce. You assume the persona of a bat, but you're not an animal. You beat that man half to death. Your parents didn't raise you this way. And neither did I.
He's still alive, isn't he?
And in the hospital. Next time, it might be the morgue. Especially now, during this preposterous attack on your family. You must show the world the true nature of a Wayne.
Giving everything to the city and then being murdered for it?
My thoughts exactly. Every time you leave this cave. You're a good man, Bruce. Good. Just like your parents. Don't lose that. I don't mean to be a doddering old fool on the subject, but as a friend, the burden of advice falls on me.
Sometimes this job requires hard decisions.
You're the right man to make them. In fact, I think you're the only one who can. You bury the person, Bruce, but you never bury the memory.
Sometimes I wish I could. That night, that alleyway, it made me who I am. I can't get it out of my head.
That is your gift and your curse. Being Batman can allow you to turn back the tide of treachery that's reached this city's shores, or drown you in its sorrow. When you doubt your fate, remember why you started all this. Remember that boy in the alley.
I won't forget.
Neither will I.
Так, что там? О, расшифровка данных.
Well, back into the fray again.
Well, looks like that egg finally cracked. And inside, Mayor Hill was hiding more than I could have imagined. This is a complete manifest of Carmine Falcone's criminal organization.
What in the world was Hill doing with all this? Illegal arms dealing, drug running, mob hits, money laundering?
This is an insurance policy. Hill could expose Falcone if he didn't play along.
That would explain why he's never made a move against him.
Sure as hell better than any bodyguard. This is it, Alfred. With this proof, we can finally knock out Falcone's organization.
Where would we possibly begin to dismantle it?
This is a police matter.
There's only one cop we can trust to handle this evidence correctly.
Lieutenant Gordon. He could mobilize the entire police force against Falcone.
What about that reporter from the Gazette?
Vicky.
Yes, Miss Vale. She could release this evidence through proper channels. I suppose it comes down to who you want to help most. Or who you think could do the most good.
The cops are on the front lines of this war. Gordon needs this more than anyone.
A wise decision, sir. We'll attack Falcone on two fronts tonight. Gordon through the police, and Batman...
By any means necessary.
Whatever Falcone is planning, it ends tonight.
He's a spider, Bruce. Eyes everywhere. A dense web of goons poised to trap you. No one has ever managed to bring him down.
I haven't
Я еще
tried
не
yet.
пытался уничтожить Фалькона.
This is a silver bullet. And it's gonna put Falcone down once and for all. I don't even want to know where you got this.
No, you don't.
Still, I gotta know one thing. Why give this to me? Don't get me wrong. I appreciate the hell out of this. Everyone on the Force will too.
I heard you were the last honest man on the Force.
No need to blow smoke. I got enough cancer coming my way as it is. But thank you. Honestly. Knowing this evidence can lock up Falcone. I'll sleep like a goddamn baby. For once. You know, as much as I appreciate you calling me here, I gotta make one thing crystal. I can't be bought. So you should know this isn't gonna change a thing about the investigation of your family. The Waynes always supported the Gotham police. So I like to believe there's no cloaks or daggers hidden in your closet.
The investigation isn't the problem. It's the Wayne family name. Help me clear it.
If your family's clean, I'll sing it from the rooftops. If they aren't, I'll still sing. You gotta understand, I'm bound to this badge. I gotta go. Came straight from a crime scene. Haven't been home yet. Sometimes I think this whole city's a crime scene. We're just walking through it.
What you're holding will make walking it much safer.
Thanks, Bruce.
Well, Lieutenant?
Hey, stick to Jim.
It's done.
Good. So is our hunt. The drone's located Falcone downtown, a place called the Skyline Club. Although you're not dressed for that kind of party.
Well, I can always change in the car.
Так, то теперь можно идти к Фальконе смело. Это, наверное, самое долгое мое видео за всю историю канала, которая началась,
The drone's cameras and scanning tech are fully functional.
All right.
Хорошо.
Let's find Falcone.
Да, идем в Фальконе.
Good point of entry.
Where's Nikki? In lockup. Again?
met down at the docks. Nicky? No. I didn't think he was a hatchet man. You and me both. Well, does he got an alibi? Honey, I'm always his alibi. Tell me another.
What's the difference between the Mafia and City Council?
I don't know. Aren't they the same thing?
Only one of them is organized.
Ooh. You're cute.
So, you alone?
Not anymore, I'm not.
Cameras.
Кстати, раньше камеры не
Entire
видели.
floor is under surveillance. You'll be detected as soon as you enter.
No time for subtlety.
The white rose. Falcone's symbol.
A red rose after tonight. Nothing here.
That's the most heavily guarded door in the building.
Gotta be Falcone's hideout.
Well, it won't be as easy as ringing the doorbell.
4 armed guards.
4 вооруженных охранника.
Stealth not an option.
Здесь не поможет.
I'll put together a plan of attack. Stand by.
Так, ну посмотрим.
A couple of options for taking this guy down.
Так, как нужно его положить? Так. Так, что с этим там? Так, стоп, что? Так, чтобы все менее безвредно было. Точнее, ну чтоб никто не поранился. Так, серьезно уже. Об стол я никого убить не буду.
This one might be tricky. Any ideas?
I've got it covered, Al.
Так, ты. Так, взять лестницу, лучше лестницу. Так, и осталось того чувака на лестнице. Так. Все, готово.
Bruce, have you formulated your plan of attack?
Да.
I'm going in.
Very good, sir. Your turn to crash his party.
Да, потому что у него там тоже какая-то вечеринка. Давай. Так. Одним ударом. Так, в лестницу. И остался последний. Так, осталось только Фалькона побить. Да, это Бэтмен. Так, ну ладно, тут еще чувачки подают. теперь их еще двое вроде осталось. Да, вот двое. Давайте. О, Фальконы. Этот Фальконы мне напоминает этого Морелла. Такой же белый костюм. Похож, короче. Покажите. Стреляет-то во все стороны, на хрен. Так. И в чем смысл? И смысл, он все равно ушел. Камеры, естественно. Если так,
Can't sneak up on me. EMP armed.
Блин, ты чё? Думаешь, это сработает?
Get your goddamn hands off of my suit!
Stay down, Falco. We can end this now.
Тебе еще многого надо учиться, малыш. Ой.
Explosives armed. Fire when ready.
Так, по готовности. Ну, я, в принципе, готов. Почему нельзя его таким же гранаты разрядить? Так, а ну стой. А то в руку попадет.
You've lost, Falco.
Я могу выставить еще не сюда.
The chemicals. Where are they?
What?
I found your calling card at the docks. The White Rose.
You think I wanted to lead you here? Yeah, something reeks about this whole thing. And it is a dead bastard.
Теперь ты зря.
Still want to play games?
We're all being played, including you. Those chemicals you're so riled up about, they're mine, all right? But someone is trying to cut me out of the deal, because I did not make that mess at the docks.
Then who did?
No, we're done. Gotham's watching now. Go ahead. Give him a show. I'll be walking free by tomorrow morning. Oh, hey. Christ almighty.
Spill it, Falcone, while you still can.
It's the Waynes. They're behind all this.
What do you mean?
You wanna save this city?
Ну так вот,
The
Уэйн главные
Waynes
гангстеры
are the
города.
biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Thanks for the assist.
Спасибо за помощь.
Now we only have to take one of you down. Open fire!
Слушай, ты что это делаешь? Разрешение угла. Не будешь ты на свободе, потому что улики против тебя уже передал полиции.
Fire and smoke could reportedly be seen from street level. Tonight, the Skyline Club, a high-rise mafia hangout in downtown Gotham, was the arena for a clash between the notorious Batman and alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone, who was found dangling over a 50-story drop. Bet Falcone loved that view. Though I'd say the crime boss getting his is well overdue, Falcone has slipped through the law's grasp for years. But after this dramatic arrest and evidence released by the GCPD's Lieutenant Gordon, Falcone's going away for a long, long time. And speaking of newly uncovered criminal dealings, this brings me to the story everyone is talking about. The Wayne family. For generations, the big W on the Wayne Enterprises tower was a reassuring sight. You knew that there was something pure at the heart of Gotham. That this city, for all its faults, was built by good people. But with Thomas and Martha's shining reputation called into question, we no longer have such assurances. And even worse, it seems the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree. Gotham's greatest son, Bruce Wayne, seen here in the company of gangsters, may be just as crooked as his parents. In his defense, Wayne fired back saying,
"This story about my family is exactly that. A story. It's a work of fiction all the way through."
In a world where the Waynes, our golden family, are corrupt, who are we left with? Who can Gothamites look up to? The supposed hero Batman? Only time will tell. Meanwhile, we'll keep digging for the truth. But the prominent feeling throughout Gotham is that the Waynes' time in the sun is ending.
The suit, the car, this entire cave.
Master Bruce?
Everything I built! I created all of this because I didn't want any more innocent people to die! If Falcone's telling the truth about my parents, then what the hell did we do this for?
Bruce,
What have you been hiding from me? Alfred!
Ну, это... завязка сюжета, честно. Вот чем отличается эта игра от всех других. Так, эпизод 1. Царство теней. Так, смотрим, чего я там навыбирал. Так, вы поддержали Харви в споре с Фальконе, да. Вы дали Викиндрию, да. Игроков проявили милосердие к Фальконе. А, к этому чуваку. Так, отдали этому. Так, сделали сдержанности перед Фальконе полиции целым и невредимым.
When your parents died, they left me as caretaker of their estate, their son, and their secrets. I would never betray them.
В следующем эпизоде.
Your parents were good people, Bruce. No matter what that thug Falcone told you.
Then swear to me there's no truth to it.
The evidence you brought me on Falcone held up. Maybe I misjudged you.
Now Batman's beating up mobsters too. Wonder who he's after next.
А тут уже этот пингвин пришел.
Hell of a view.
Великолепный дом.
Bruce, the Wayne name is toxic. I have to do what's best for my campaign. What's best for Gotham. I have to distance myself.
I will find the truth. Along with anyone who stands in my way.
Ну, на этом мы закончим, и в следующей серии я буду проходить следующий эпизод. До этого пока. С вами был Электрон.